Imagine a South Korean entertainment conglomerate. Now, imagine them pouring millions of dollars into transforming a former model from Switzerland into their next big K-pop idol. That specific, highly calculated investment is the exact mechanism that just broke a record untouched in the American music industry for over 2 decades. This timeline tracks the dominance of female pop groups on the Billboard 200. You have to go back to 2005, when the Pussycat Dolls released their debut album, to find a girl group that stayed on this main chart for a full year. Since then, nothing. A massive 21-year drought. Hybe executives viewed this multi-decade vacancy as the ideal environment to test a borderless expansion strategy, aiming to occupy a market space that Western labels had largely abandoned. The result of that strategy is KATSEYE. For the first time, a corporation took the highly engineered idol-making system of Seoul, stripped away the requirement for a Korean identity, and aimed it directly at that global vacuum. This is Hybe chairman Bang Si-hyuk. Partnering with the American label Geffen Records, he introduced a concept he simply called the K-pop methodology. The idea was to take the rigorously structured, highly demanding training pipeline that created K-pop's biggest stars and feed a multinational cast into it. They built a training program called the Dream Academy. It operated as an industrial crucible, processing this diverse global cast through years of traditional idol development protocols. By merging a fiercely structured Korean discipline with a diverse Western lineup, they engineered an entirely new kind of pop act, one designed to feel locally rooted to fans almost anywhere on Earth, all at the exact same time. Look at the final lineup: 6 performers drawn from 4 different countries. You have Sophia from the Philippines, bringing in a massive Southeast Asian audience, alongside Manon, who draws from her Swiss, Ghanaian, and Italian heritage. Then there is Daniela, a Cuban-Venezuelan performer from the US, and Laura, who brings a Tamil-Indian background to the group. Finally, Megan represents a Swedish-Chinese heritage, while Yoonchae, born and raised in South Korea, grounds the group in traditional K-pop roots. This specific combination of individuals functions as a carefully calculated demographic spread. It's a formula built to secure sustainable, viral reach across multiple continents. But having the right demographics means nothing without execution. During the Dream Academy selection process, 20 women competed fiercely for those final 6 positions. This is where the methodology went to work. The survivors endured intense daily routines focused entirely on achieving hyper-synchronized choreography and maintaining flawless vocal stability while performing at maximum physical exertion. They were coached to maintain the spontaneous, unfiltered social media personalities expected by Western audiences, while delivering the obsessively polished stage routines demanded by Korean standards. The Dream Academy acted as a highly specialized factory, refining distinct global talent into a standardized high-performance pop engine. This chart tracks their EP, Beautiful Chaos, on the Billboard 200. It pushes past the 1-year mark, achieving 53 consecutive weeks. On the Hot 100, tracks like Gabriella, Pinky Up, and Gnarly drive that longevity, validating their streaming strategy. Industry validation followed the data. They swept 3 categories at the American Music Awards and secured 2 Grammy nominations, including Best New Artist. When they transitioned to live shows, they translated those digital streams into physical crowds, commanding massive audiences at top-tier festivals like Lollapalooza. These figures demonstrate that the K-pop training model can generate a consistent Western chart presence, even when the performers are no longer tied to a specific Korean geography. The group is now capitalizing on this momentum, releasing their first theatrical documentary, Wild Hearts, alongside their 3rd EP, Wild. Following the release, they are launching the Wild World Tour, an expansive stadium and arena run covering 27 cities across 10 different countries. The demand was immediate. Tickets for all 31 shows vanished within 48 hours. The shift from corporate experiment to a global touring act selling out 31 shows in 2 days indicates that the group has achieved a rare level of commercial viability for a debut project. The term K-pop is moving away from its geographic origins in Seoul, evolving instead into a mobile manufacturing methodology. It has evolved into an exportable manufacturing methodology, a system that can be applied to nearly any demographic on Earth to construct a dedicated fandom. KATSEYE proves that in the modern music industry, you no longer wait to discover the biggest pop stars in the world. You engineer them.